Good morning, everybody. How are you? I feel like we just saw you last night. Welcome to our Detox Meal Prep webinar. I know this is a lot of material being thrown at you, so I just want to say thank you for hopping in and joining us. For those of you that are watching the replay, welcome. If you have any questions at the end of the replay that you still need answered, please be sure to email me or get in touch with me on the private Facebook group. And for those of you just watching every single replay and everything the night before the program starts, don't worry, all right? You've got this. We just have to meet ourselves where we are at in the moment and just do the very, very best that we can. And that just not only goes for Shakti Activation and for this 7-day program, but for your life. I always say in my yoga classes, meet your body where it's at today and breathe it open. So with that said, why don't we all take a deep breath in? If you're sitting or standing, plant your feet on the floor, bring your hands to your heart, close your eyes. I forgot my essential oils, that's okay, we can pretend. Sorry, rub your hands together. Find your breath, create some heat in your hands. And bring your hands to your heart. And let's take 5 slow, deep breaths. Breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. In through your nose, out through your nose. Relax your shoulders, soften your belly. 3 more slow, deep breaths in through your nose, out through your nose. 1 more nice, beautiful breath in, long breath out. Just take a moment to get really present with this webinar, with this moment, with this session, with this information. And be gentle on yourself. We are only able to go as fast as the slowest part of us wants to go. There's some people repeating this program 3 times because it takes a little while to allow this lifestyle to cement into your life, into your psyche, into your bones, into your family. It took me a long time too, but I'm here to share it all with you. So take 1 more deep breath in, exhale it out, and then open your eyes, and we will begin. All right, so here's my little spiel about meal prep and nutrition in general. So today I want to show you how I went from an absolute Nimrod in the kitchen, super busy, didn't care. As long as there was food on my plate at dinner time, I really didn't care. Yes, that may be an exaggeration. I was always on the healthy side, but never to the extent as I am now. But I can assure you, 7 years ago when I decided to put 8 years ago, when I decided to put myself on a detox program, and it changed my life. And I realized that in order to claim back my health, I had to take back control of my kitchen. That is when I began to learn how to prepare foods that were serving my body and how to eliminate the ones that were not, and then how to find replacements, because I love food, but the things that I really loved but didn't want to have so much in my diet anymore. For example, milk, dairy, wheat, gluten, sugar. These are the things I spent the last 7 to 8 years learning how to make in my kitchen. And as the business grew, of course, I had to bring people in to help me. So I'm very lucky that I have a full-time person helping me in the kitchen now so that I can share this food with you. But it had to start with me. And your meal prep and your life and your health has to start with you, not with anybody else. So for those of you who are absolutely petrified about this part of the program, relax. If I can do it, you can do it too. If I could go from Nimrod in the kitchen to goddess of the cookbook world, yes, with my Live Fit cookbook that just got published in December, then you can do that too. Maybe you won't write a cookbook, maybe you will, but you will definitely look back on this day and you say, wow, I learned how to do that for myself, okay? So what I'm going to do today is take you on a journey through prepping 3 days worth of meals for the detox program. But before I do that, I want to talk a little bit about my 80-10-10 rule that I do 80% of the time. So what does that mean? So 80% of the time of my life, of my day, of my week, of my year, I try, and I don't always succeed, but I try to maintain 80% of my food being plant-based, means comes from the earth, from plants, whether it's fruits or vegetables or legumes or nuts or seeds. 10% comes from protein. I am not vegan or vegetarian. I don't eat beef or red meat or pork. I haven't done so since I've been about 15. And I was vegetarian until I was pregnant with my first child at 34. But then I could not pass a jerk chicken stand without my mouth starting to drool. And I realized my body was asking for animal protein. And since I had my kids, I have been eating animal protein. I'm going to turn up the light here. Animal protein, 20% of my week, chicken or fish. So it's a 80% plant-based, 10% animal protein or vegan protein, 10% complex carbohydrates. So I'm not talking about white rice or flour or pasta. I'm talking about grains like brown rice, quinoa. I'm talking about ground provisions like sweet potato and yams and green banana and plantain and breadfruit and all the amazing ground provisions, complex, fiber-rich, complex carbohydrates that we have available to us in the Caribbean and all over the world if we look well. Pumpkin, these are the things that I'm talking about. And then always a dose of healthy fats. So there's always on my plate some nuts and seeds or some avocado. That to me is a balanced diet, and I try to eat that way 80% of the time. The other 20% of my day, of my week, of my year, I eat whatever the hell I want. I might be on vacation in Italy. Do you think I'm not going to be eating pasta and, mozzarella? I mean, obviously not, right? 80% of my day, if at the end of the day I want to feel like a piece of dark chocolate, yes, I'm going to have that. We're not going to do that on a detox week, though. I'm talking about in general. And I have learned over the years to stop counting calories in my food. Stop counting calories. That is so old school. And instead count the vitality in your food. Count the energy in your food. You can look at food that is full of vitality, and you can look at food that's not full of vitality, and you can see the difference, and that difference radiates in your body. I hope this makes sense. So I say stop counting calories and count the vitality in your food. And I also say ditch the scale, ditch the bathroom scale, and instead invest in pH strips. Now, if you're detoxing live with me, you always get these pH strips, and what they do is test the acidity and alkalinity of your body. You can keep this, it's a urine test. You can keep a pack of these by your toilet and occasionally check yourself. See if you're in an acidic state and catch it quickly and move your body into an alkaline state using the tools that you are going to get on this program. If anybody wants the name of the ones that I use, they're hard to get in Jamaica, but I can tell you on Amazon where to get them. Okay, so that is really my philosophy on eating. However, let's go back to the 7-day program and your detox. We are not going to be having any sugar, alcohol, wheat, dairy, processed foods, acidic producing foods. We are going to stay with that 80-10-10 rule for the entire week. Okay? Got me? All right, so let us start with the beginning, which is hydration. As I reminded you last night, you need to be drinking at least half your body weight in ounces of water every day. You will always see me with a water bottle, and it will never be with plastic unless, I am traveling and there's no other resource. But I like to use glass containers. I love to get super fancy with my water, a rose quartz crystal. And I'm just showing off, okay? This was my gift from my husband for my birthday, which is coming up, and he gave me early. This is a decanter with amethyst and rose quartz crystals in it. Isn't this gorgeous? So this is by my desk, and I drink this when I'm working in the day. And I swear it makes a difference. Or I use just a metal container like if I'm going to the gym. It is so important for you to know the amount of water that you need in a day, and then put it, so I know that this is a 32-ounce bottle. So I know already that this is, at least I need 3 bottles full of this to drink a day. So be sure that you are hydrating. When you are on the program, you can also hydrate with coconut water, and I would like it to be coconut water from the Young Jelly. If you are in the States or anywhere else, or Europe or wherever you are in the world, and cannot get fresh coconut water like we get in Jamaica, please do not buy the ones that come in a package. Just forget it. Just drink water. You can flavor your water with some watermelon, some cucumber, some mint. I love to flavor my waters. So please hydrate. That's your number one. All right. First thing that you're going to do when you wake up in the morning is, everybody read their manual, they know they're going to be drinking lemon or lime water. And I want to show you my little hack. So, oopsie, I need the lemon trays right there. So lemons are super hard to find in Jamaica, right? Everything in Jamaica is seasonal. When we don't have avocados are in season, there are no avocados to be found. But what I do when I get enough lemons, I buy like a ton load, and I squeeze them and freeze them in ice trays. Lemons, squeeze, freeze, okay? I do that, so every night or every morning as I wake up, I can just pull one out from the freezer, drop it in some room temperature water, mix it up, and drink it. Why do we drink lemon water in the morning? Lemons or limes are the only citrus fruits that actually turn alkaline in the body. Do not ask me about the chemistry of that, but they do. And they also help to flush the liver, remember the head honcho of your detox organs, and help to flush the liver of toxins. So it gives the liver kind of a little jump start. It also hydrates your body in the morning. And it's also, of course, full of vitamin C and phytonutrients and vitamins. So a great way to start your day. Most people I see out on the road, oh my God, I'm still doing my lemon water. I still do my green shake. So let's go to the green shake. So that's the lemon water trick. First thing in the morning. And what I do too, actually, is I take one of these bottles the night before. This stays cold. I drop the lemon cube into here, and then I pour my water on top. So this is sitting by my bed, and I just wake up and drink the entire thing first thing in the morning. So I know some of you do not hydrate properly. That is definitely a key to your program. All right, so moving on from your lemon or lime water as you wake up, then you're going to do either your meditation practice or your yoga practice. Preferably, I'd like you to do your yoga practice and get it out the way. Some of you have told me that you're, really serious people in the gym. You're gym rats like me. I'm a gym rat. I love the gym. Maybe you're going to wake up, drink your lemon water, and go to the gym. Then do your yoga practice later. My preference for this week is you just cut the gym out entirely. Give yourself a little relax, a little break, and just focus on the yoga. Trust me, the yoga is enough. There's lots of movement in my yoga practice. So once you've gone to the gym and so on, you are going to be doing your green shake. Now I'm going to show you what I do with my green shake. So right behind me are 2 Ziploc bags. This is how I prep my shake. So this is banana cacao rama, which I adore. So what I did is freeze my bananas and my greens in here. And this is pineapple ginger moringa master. So I froze my pineapples, cut up my pineapples, froze them. And then I will write with my Sharpie. So Make notes. You need Ziploc bags, Sharpies, pineapple, ginger, right? So there's my pineapple ginger. You can set these, right? Focus on those 3 shakes that I gave you. Make them like this and put them in your fridge. Label them, put them in your freezer, sorry. And you take them out the night before so they're still cold and they are fresh. Today I'm going to show you how to make the banana rama shake. So you have all of these recipes in your manual. I'm going to have to shift my my thing here back a little bit, but I'm going to put, okay, hang on. I need to do a little movement back here. I'm going to push this table back. Just bear with me 1 second so you can see me. Actually, no. What I need actually is a one of that table right there. Don't bother live me now. no, that thing. And I need to push it up here. Yeah. Give me a second, guys. All right. Okay. Can you see me here? Yes. Back a little bit for me, Anne. If my husband only knew that I was turning his house into like a whole cooking workshop. So when the mice is away, when the cat's away, the mice will play. All right, here is my Vitamix. Now, if you don't own a Vitamix, this is like my best friend, okay? This Vitamix does not stop in my house. It's my best friend. Yeah, that's my best friend. It's not exactly. Vitamix is my best friend. I take my frozen bananas, this has kale and parsley and a bunch of other greens. I always use whatever greens. I do my almond milk, right? The next thing I'm going to show you is your almond milk, how to make that. Then I add in my almond butter, which is homemade. My flaxseed chia seeds. My coconut water. And if you use just plain water. A pinch of cinnamon. Oh, sorry, raw cacao. It's a raw cacao. And a little tip of vanilla. Now be sure when you're using your vanilla that you don't use vanilla flavoring. You want pure vanilla extract, okay? Then can you close those windows behind me? Because the glare is really bad. So a teaspoon of vanilla, a little pinch of cinnamon, a dash, should I say? Oops, that's more than a dash. A dash of cinnamon. And we are go. I don't even have to add ice because the bananas are frozen, right? So I don't even have to add ice here. Put on my Vitamix. I grab my shake bottle. So at some point in my career, I had Sharon Fiani shake bottles. I should install them again. And there we go. In 5 minutes or less, we have my delicious, oh my gosh, give me 1 second. This is like my favorite, my delicious banana rama shake. Good to go. All right, so that is my trick for your morning shakes. Now, if you are a coffee drinker, all right, I would prefer that you have your green shake before you have your coffee, okay? I just want you to infuse your body with this alkalining liquid shake that gets absorbed in like 15 minutes. If you were to take all those veggies and try and eat them all and absorb them all and digest them all, and it would take you about 3 hours. In just 15 minutes, you start to feel the effects of this shake in your body. Okay, so that's my green shake. Sometimes I take a little extra and I use my green shake as an afternoon snack as well. So that instead of what I've suggested for snacks, you can always have another or half of a green shake in the afternoon. All right, so that is the green shake. Remember to make it, prepare it, prep it all, freeze it, and you're good to go. So the next thing that I am going to show you is how to make nut milks, particularly almond milk. So when I learned to make my own nut milk, this is when my life really changed, because I used to have my coffee in the morning with half dairy milk, half coffee, of course a ton load of sugar. And I could never understand, I always had this mucus in my throat all the time. When I cut out dairy, mucus went away completely. So I now, instead of real milk, I use almond milk in my coffee, and I absolutely adore it. And making nut milks, almond milk, or coconut milk, both of those recipes are in your book. It's so easy peasy. I wanted to show it to you. So I'm going to make this one, and then I'm going to stop in and check for any questions. So almond milk, super easy. Handy pandy Vitamix comes out again. I soak my almonds overnight. So these almonds were soaked overnight, which I can't show you now, and then washed and rinsed. Okay, rinsed and washed. When you soak your almonds, you're going to see this brown stuff come up. That's a type of protein in the almond that is hard to digest. So it's a really good idea to soak your almonds anyway. My husband is Lebanese, and when I used to go to his house, we always get served soaked almonds, and now I understand why. 1 cup of almonds, into the Vitamix. 2 cups of water, and if you are in Jamaica, you can actually use coconut water. A teaspoon or a cupful. I add 2 dates to my almond milk. Dates are like a natural sugar substitute. So if you ever want to substitute sugar, you can use dates, or you can soak dates overnight and use the liquid from dates as a sugar substitute. I put all of that into my Vitamix, my best friend. Turn it on. Thoroughly mixed up, and then this is the fun part. I promise you that I wash my hands. Hold on a minute. I'm very naughty. I forgot my apron. Bad chef in the kitchen. I forgot my love apron. I love this apron so much, and it's all faded out. It says, love. Cooking is truly an act of love. Guess what? The company that made this does not make it anymore. Anyway, so part of a high vitality kitchen, part of something that you need in a high vitality kitchen is a nut milk bag. This can be found at any health food store or on Amazon. And if that is unavailable to you where you are, you can use a piece of cheesecloth, which is essentially what this is. Or don't tell anybody. You can grab a pair of your pantyhose, if anybody owns those anymore, and throw the stuff in there and use your pantyhose. Just make sure it's clean, please. Take your mixture, put it into the nut milk bag over a bowl, and then I'll tell you a joke. For a long time, I tried to get my kids off of milk. I did not win the battle, but for a while I was good. Until one day my son said, I said, oh, why can't I drink regular milk? I said, we're human beings. Calves drink milk from cows. We do not drink milk from cows. And he said, why? I said, because it's just not right. He goes, well, I'm not an almond. Why do you have to drink milk from an almond? Anyway, the kids are every day. We just have to set the example. So there we go. Delicious. Can you see? Creamy vanilla date Almond milk. If you could just taste how amazing this is right now. I pour this into my, I've made a nighty mess here, which I'll clean up. I pour this into my glass jar and it lasts in my fridge. Make this in my morning coffee. I use it in so many things. So delicious in my tea, my matcha tea. It is absolutely lovely. Here is your one that you. All right. Okay, so don't make a whole lot. Almond flour. What he was asking. Can you use it? Okay, you can also almond balls for that. It is in my cookbook. If you've got that recipe, but if somebody reminds me, I'll post it on. All right, so let me grab the computer here and let me check in with you to see where we're at and what questions we may have so far. Make sure there's a button down here, ask a question, you can put something there. So, hello everybody, Michelle, Latte, oh my gosh, I'm really honored that there are like 26 people here right now. And I know a lot of you have a really busy day and things to do. So lovely to have you. Looking forward, is there a place where we can purchase pure vanilla? This is a Jamaican product, Latte, pure vanilla. It's made by Sir Henry Morgan. I buy this in the supermarket. It is the best vanilla ever. Make sure you get pure Jamaica. Minashki, I can hear you but can't see you. Look down on the at the live button on the left of your screen and see it says get audio help or video help. You can figure it out there. Same here, Latte. Audio not good. Monica, please check your audio. Look at the left side of your screen. I missed about what you said, how long the almond milk will last. Thanks, Christine. It will last between 3 days, 4 days maximum. And how do I feel about store-bought almond milk? This is how I feel. Look at the ingredients on store-bought almond milk. If pure almond milk can only last 3 days, then you can imagine what they have to put into that almond milk to make it last. And you saw how easy it was to make. So if you can make your own nut milks, I promise you it will change your life. Okay, got it? Wendy? Good. Minashki, okay, you got it. You're on. Fantastic. All right, then there's one more question here. What is the brand of the pH strip, please? This one is called Med Lab Diagnostics. Let me write it here. Med Lab Diagnostics, Diagnostics, I think. And I got that right on Amazon. Good. Once you get it and you want me to show you how to use it and when you should use it and all of that, we will go. All right, so I'm gonna move on now from to breakfast. So we've done our morning shakes, we have done our nut milks, we have done our lemon water, now about breakfast. So for me, I know we always grew up saying breakfast should be the main meal of your day. I don't necessarily believe that. I really think it's really good to let your body be kind of empty in the morning and make lunch your main meal of the day. And that's why we have soup and salad for dinner and a green shake to begin our day. But I definitely feel a small breakfast is necessary. So for breakfast, I would prepare, so I gave you tons of recipes. So you have a recipe for a Live Fit Detox bar, hemp protein bar. So this is the hemp protein bars. These took about 30 minutes to make. I would take my knife, just cut them up, portion this out to 2 bars each, and just keep that in a container. This can stay in a container out of the fridge for up to a week, right? They are delicious. They're made with hemp protein, which is not CBD or marijuana. Hemp protein is the high protein kernel that comes from the hemp seed, raw cacao. So there's a little bit of a chocolatey taste. It's so delicious. I would make my hemp protein bars or my Live Fit Detox bars, portion them out into 2 bars each, wrap them up in foil, and store them so that you have your 2 bars in the morning for breakfast with some homemade almond butter. So I make my own almond butter. You have the recipe for it. You don't have to make your own. Why I did that is because it was really hard to find almond butter in Jamaica. And so this is raw almond butter, which is so delicious and again, so easy to make. So 2 bars with some almond butter. And if you really work out in the gym and feel like you need a little extra protein in the morning, you can have 1 hard-boiled egg with that, okay? Also for breakfast, I might think about doing a chia seed pudding. That's a great breakfast idea that I've found in Bali when I went there 3 years ago. It seems like the other day. So that is super easy to make. Chia seed pudding. I need some almond milk. So back to my best friend blender here. Chia seed pudding, the recipe is in your book. Basically, it's chia seeds, almond milk, you can add 2 dates to sweeten it. I'm going to put my video back. Give me a second. There we are. Hi. And we're going to blast the almond milk and the chia seeds. Now, chia seeds. This one is super easy and so cool. Chia seeds are gelatinous, which means they swell when they are in touch with the liquid. They swell, and they help to go into your colon and scrape all the debris out of your colon. So if any of you have trouble with going to the bathroom, chia seed pudding is a wonderful, wonderful remedy, and it tastes delicious. So you combine your chia seeds with your almond milk. I'm just trying to fix this thing here. Into a mason jar or whatever jar that you have. See, it's nice. It's starting to get gelatinous already. It takes about 4 hours for the chia seeds to really get gelatinous. So I would use a smaller jar. Then I would add on top some toasted coconuts. Yeah. Some raw cacao. This is all in your recipe book. Just for fun, some goji berries. So goji berries are a superfood. You don't have to, you could just add some pineapple or papaya or banana would be really nice to top. And then you stick this in the fridge, right? And this lasts you, again, up to 3 days, right? There you go. There is your breakfast. There is your breakfast. Let me tell you something. This will fill you up like there's no tomorrow. It will give you the best bathroom experience ever. And it's so yummy and delicious. So here is your chia seed pudding, another breakfast option. All right, so moving on from breakfast, we are going how easy it is to make your lunches and your salads, which you're going to have. Lunch is your main meal of the day. And I'm just going to show you how I prep and how easy it can be for you to just whip up a salad to take to work or whatever you do for the day. So being in Jamaica again, and I know people are here from all over the world. Some of you are in places where it's super easy to access organic vegetables in a Whole Foods or a supermarket. We don't have that here. So I have like multiple small farmers around that grow organic food that I deal with, that either deliver it to my house or I pick it up. But it is so important to me that I am eating organic as possible greens. There are so much pesticides and fertilizers that are put on the vegetables that are grown here in Jamaica that it is very important for me and my family. In fact, I have my own little organic garden outside, and most of the time I get to go out there and pick my own callaloo, my own tomatoes, my own cabbage, my own kale. So that's super exciting. So whenever, and wherever I get my greens from, like say if I'm preparing for detox and I went shopping on Saturday, I would get all my greens and I would wash them with put them in my handy salad spinner and put them into glass containers. So you can never have enough glass containers. So in my fridge at all times there will be containers of kale, of mixed greens, of arugula, because I normally eat a salad for dinner or for lunch, or I use them and cook the greens. I don't always eat raw. I do like to mix up raw and cooked food. So for instance, I want to show you one of my favorite go-to salads, which is my salad niswa, the healthy way. So already, the salad niswa has tuna fish. So I've already prepped my tuna fish, right? I have already, at the beginning of the week, prepped my roasted sweet potato. So whatever ground provisions that I have, potatoes, breadfruit, yams, I never throw things away. I always try to reuse things. So I roast them, cube them, and keep them in containers. I always prepare a little tuna fish. My daughter loves this too for breakfast and to take to school for sandwiches. So there's always prepared tuna fish, which is really high quality tuna that I get in the can, drain it, and add a little olive oil, thyme, garlic, rosemary, not rosemary, olive oil, thyme, garlic, my string beans, and my olives. So literally, because I have everything prepped, so that's what I'm going to encourage you to do, is to prep your starches, your proteins, and your healthy fats from Saturday or Sunday, from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of your detox, okay? So basically, my salad niswa, I'm going to put my delicious, I'll turn it this way, my delicious, so you can see me, my delicious mixed organic greens. I'm going to take my tuna fish, already made up, put it right in the middle there. It's so nice when your food looks pretty, right? It just makes a huge difference. I'm going to add my sweet potato. So I love sweet potatoes. I'm going to add in my sweet potato complex carbohydrate. Wonderful superfood this is. I'm going to add my eggs. So you may or may not eat eggs. You don't have to have them. Just a little added protein, just like that. And then I think this is the last avocado left in Jamaica. Hold on, string beans first. I poached some string beans. So also on Saturday or Sunday, I would poach some veggies, some raw veggies, things like broccoli, string beans, cauliflower, it's nice to add cooked veggies into your salads. I think it just makes a really big difference. So I just added my string beans, make it look super pretty, right? And then my last, I promise you I wash my hands, okay? The last of the avocados, if you can find any, let me know, grab them before the detox, because it's really nice to have avocados. And then, of course, your olives, which is what really, these are called niswa olives. All of this is in your recipe, in your detox manual, in your Shakti activation manual. And voila, you have the most beautiful salad niswa. Look at that, protein packed. Now, if I'm vegan or vegetarian, instead of the tuna and the eggs, I already would have prepped on Sunday or Monday my beans. So I love mung beans. I love curried mung beans. This is, I think, in your Shakti activation manual. Otherwise, I can easily send you this recipe. Mung beans are the beans that have the highest amount of protein. And yes, they're available in all the supermarkets. So instead of tuna and egg, I'll add my mung beans or maybe some cooked up black beans or chickpea. I'm not a huge fan of chickpeas. I do use them in my hummus, but chickpeas are a little starchy. In fact, they're very starchy. So I prefer black-eyed peas. I prefer black beans, and I love my mung beans. So that is what I do. Look at that, salad in seconds. So the other one I'm going to make for you super quickly is my kale power salad. I didn't tell you it's a dressing for that. So again, I pre-make all my dressings. So here's my kale power salad. My kale is already, you know, kale has this big stem in it, right? So you want to take that big stem out. You want to cut up kale quite finely because it's a little chewy, right? And you also want to, if you can, to massage your kale with your salad dressing. So this is a dressing for my kale salad, and I'm going to pour it on and use my very clean hands to massage the salad dressing in. This just helps to tenderize the kale because it can be a little crunchy or chewy or hard to chew, especially if you're not used to eating kale. Kale is a superfood. It's full of iron. It has protein. It's wonderful. Again, readily available in Jamaica. I need something. We just wash that. So kale salad with plantain, yum. Here's another superfood that I love. I always have this cut up in my fridge along with my sweet potato and my breadfruit. Plantain. If you don't have plantains where you live, you can try butternut squash, right? Plantains. Again, there's avocado in my kale salad. Kale, avocado, power salad with my roasted nuts and seeds. So here's another thing that you can prepare over the weekend that I always have handy. It is a jar of roasted nuts and seeds. This is a great way to get your crunchiness in your salad, your protein, your omega-3 fatty acids. This is pumpkin seed. I always have this handy, always. Pumpkin seed, sliced almonds, and sunflower seeds. Now, there is my beautiful, it's all this mess. There's my beautiful kale salad. But remember, I've also prepped my protein. So along with my prepped tuna and my beans, I've also prepped some chicken breast, grilled with rosemary, lemon, and olive oil. Simple, took me 5 minutes. And I am going to add, if I would like, my grilled chicken to my kale salad, or I could add my tuna, or I could add my beans to my kale salad, and there you go. You have your complex carbs, you have your healthy fats, you have your protein, and you have all of this in 5 minutes. There's your kale power salad. See how super duper easy. I wish you were all coming to lunch with me right now. That would be so cool. So let me clear that up, and we're gonna move quickly. So guess what? I have to get a flight in the next little while. I'm going to skip over the salad dressings, but really, guys, there are some amazing salad dressings. This is a dressing that is used for the salad, this one, the kale salad. It's super easy to make. There is a balsamic dressing that is great. Where's the pineapple ginger? No. Balsamic dressing. There's a great recipe for a pineapple ginger rosemary dressing. If you're going to eat greens, you've got to love your dressings. All of these are in your recipe or in your menu. So I'm moving on now to my afternoon snack. So things that you may want to, and you don't have to have an afternoon snack, but if you're hungry, you can have 2 of those hemp bars again in the afternoon with a little almond butter. You could have another shake. You could have some raw vegetables dipped in hummus. So here's another thing. Can you please move down for me, please? Can you move all this stuff down, please? So I always have, I have to have, because I'm married to a Lebanese man, there has to be hummus in the house at all times. This is my herbed avocado hummus. So a little bit of hummus with some carrot sticks or broccoli is delicious. Or there is my savory flaxseed crackers. Look, I even burnt them a little bit, but that's okay. These are delicious. If you like crackers and crunch, this is the most amazing substitute. So flaxseed crackers, Everybody had so much fun making these on the last detox. I would make a batch, and again, 2 to 3 flaxseed crackers and a little hummus. Beautiful. These are so yummy tasty. They're savory flaxseed crackers with thyme and rosemary and garlic. So those are some ideas for your afternoon snacks. If you feel hungry, if you don't worry about it, but do remember to hydrate. Then, oh, here's another snack. So I got a ton load of kale delivered to me this week. I think they give me extra because they know I use it. I made kale chips. This doesn't look very nice from there, but this is so yummy. My daughter will eat an entire bowl of this instead of popcorn. So the recipe is all there for your kale chips. So yummy. That's a great afternoon snack. So moving now to dinner. So as I said, we always have a liquid dinner and a liquid breakfast. Your dinner for 7 days is soup and salad. And you're going to learn to love soup. Why soup? Soup is so super nutritious. It's all packed into this one little bowl, all the essential vitamins, proteins, carbohydrates, everything. I've given you 3 or 4 recipes. Tonight, last night, I prepped my Mediterranean detox soup, which is so yummy. And this is what I do. I make a batch. Oh my God, this is so good. Here's your detox, ooh, God, veggie soup. Let me see if I can show you. It is mushrooms, there's zucchini, there's carrots, there is kale. It is so yummy. And what I do is I batch it. I have 16-ounce containers, and I batch this out and freeze it. So I'll make 2 different soups for the week, and maybe you get tired of eating the same thing. I don't mind. Once I love my soups, and I'm fixated on this one, and I love all of my soups, I do not mind eating the same thing every night. So it's a 16-ounce container that I batch out, label, and put in the freezer. So if I know I'm having this Mediterranean detox soup for dinner tonight, I will take this out of the freezer, put it in the fridge so it's no longer frozen when I come home. And then I just put it in a pot. Please do not microwave your food. In fact, I don't even own a microwave. Please do not microwave your food. Please heat it up on the pan. Sometimes I just put it like this. If I forget and it's still frozen, put it like this in a small amount of water, and it defrosts super quickly. So I have this with some of my leftover salad from lunch. So make enough salad at lunchtime to also serve with your dinner. Soup and salad, and remember, at the end of that, you put nothing more in your body for 12 hours. Okay, so that's it. You will soon start to get accustomed to eating lighter at night. I promise you, you will sleep so much better. Your digestive system will work so much more efficiently. And it is a really good idea to just give your digestive system a rest. Last but not least, are my detox elixirs. So this is another thing that is always in my fridge. If you look at my cookbook, it's divided into breakfast time, lunchtime, dinner time, snack time, tea time, all the time, and then the 20% time. That's how I did it. And in the all the time are things that are always in my fridge. My roasted nuts and seeds are in that section. My lemongrass ginger anti-inflammatory tea is in that section. My salad dressings are in that section. You always want a homemade delicious salad dressing in that section. My almond milk is in that section. My almond butter. These are things that I always have in my fridge no matter what. So this is an anti-inflammatory tea made with ginger, lemongrass, and turmeric. It is delicious, hot or cold. And I invite you, we have a couple different elixirs, detox elixirs that help you with inflammation, bloating, digestion. I encourage you to use this as part of your hydration throughout the day. So if I don't shut my mouth soon, I am going to miss my flight. And I hope that I have covered everything to help you to understand that meal prepping takes a little time. Of course it does. What I just showed you will probably take you 2 hours on Sunday to do properly, and then a little bit extra time for wash up and clean up. But that's all it takes to make your life super easy. You have to think in the night before you go to bed about your green shake, about what you're gonna have for breakfast, about what you're gonna have for lunch, about what you're gonna have for dinner, and prepare and go and check and make sure everything is ready to go. I decided not to write out, Monday you're gonna have this, this, and this. I have given you recipes that you choose from because you are big people now, right? I don't want to have to tell you what to eat every day. I want you to look at the first 3 days of your detox. And I want you to write out what green shake you're going to have Monday, what you're going to have for breakfast Monday, what you're going to have for lunch Monday, what you're going to have for your snack Monday, what's your dinner on Monday, what soup. And you're going to prepare those Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. On Wednesday, again, set some time aside in your calendar to go out and meal prep, or shop again and meal prep again on Wednesday night. So you have Wednesday, you have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday you'll be like a professional in the kitchen anyway. All right, I hope this served you. I thank you so much for being here, for being part of this. I'm going to check one more time if there are any burning questions. And again, if you're watching this as a replay and I haven't answered something, be sure to put it in the Facebook group. So if I could find, yes, here they are. All right. Can I get the Okay. Anne-Marie, Jules, can the hemp bars last longer in the fridge? Yes, they actually can be frozen. Oh my gosh, I keep them frozen in my freezer, or sometimes I have them in a container on the counter because everybody in the family loves to eat them. So they will last longer in the fridge or the freezer. Danny, yes. Danny asked, hopefully I can use my NutriBullet for all the almond milk and the almond butter. It comes with 2 types of blades. And the chia seed pudding, yes. Yes, the chia seed does send you to the bathroom quick, Danny. And some people need that and some people don't. Yes, you can use your NutriBullet absolute for the almond milk. It may not work for the almond butter. You may have to use a food processor for that. Minashi, what type of tuna do you get in Jamaica? I actually, Minashi, spend extra money on my tuna. I go to Natural Health and I buy the wild caught tuna at Natural Health supermarket or Natural Health food store. It's called Natural Health. There's one in Constant Spring and one in Orchid Patch. Do you also soak the seeds like the almonds? Lorraine is asking. Not sure what seeds you're talking about, Lorraine. Could you explain that to me, please? Monica, well done. Have a great flight. Thank you, Monica. And hang on. Lorraine, I'm waiting for you to answer your question. I answered the pH. If I don't like cacao, Vanessa says, I don't like cacao. Cacao is raw chocolate. What can I use? So with a banana, if you don't like cacao, you could use, just leave it out. Add some more dates, make it creamy. Okay, you don't need to use the cacao for sure. Instead of tuna, can I use salmon? Of course, absolutely, Vanessa. Where do you source your dates locally? I get them from Price Mart in the huge packs. Thank you, Lathi, for that question. So I think that is it. The next time we meet, well, we're going to have a live Facebook group. So now I hope everybody on this list has hopped onto the live, the private Facebook group so that I can add you in, because we are going to be starting to do these quick informational live programs, but on Facebook, it's just easier. So the next time we meet, we'll be on Facebook Live on Sunday, just to check in on how you're doing and if you're all ready to rock and roll for Monday morning. In between now and then, you're getting daily emails to prep you with all kinds of pre-programmed tutorials that I want you to watch. For example, a yoga tutorial explaining why yoga and meditation are so important to this program. A breathing, a vital tutorial about breathing, or the yoga breathing that we're going to be doing, where I'm going to explain to you the breath work that I'd like you to watch and understand before Monday for sure, so that on Monday I don't have to explain to you in the yoga practices how to do the breathing. Very important. You also get a tutorial about the detox and why you should do it. It's very short and very informative. And then one about oil pulling and dry brush massage, which are 2 self-care techniques that I talk about on the program. So don't worry, I'm with you all the way. Email me immediately with any questions. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited. We are now 100 strong. This is amazing. Just imagine 100 Shaktified people at the end of our program. What a way the world is going to explode. So with that, have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. Light in me, boss. Light in you.